To help me welcome to the stage the Whoopie Queen, Cyndy-Bragg.
When I moved from New York City to the burbs of DC, I felt like I had really been transplanted to another universe, right? Because I love, obviously, New York. And I was one of those gals, if I walked down the street and I got a cat call from some construction workers, I went around the block. Hi guys, I'm back. I appreciate that. And in DC, I was in the burbs, so I didn't really have a lot of interaction with people at first. I'm walking along with my baby carriage. I had a 3-year-old and a newborn, and I'm like, nobody's around when I'm at home. I'm singing, where have all the men gone? They're all working. They were not around. It was sort of a bummer. And so I said, I gotta get on board here. I gotta get with the program. So I joined Costco. And I bought a minivan, which is so hot! See, you guys are perplexed. You're like that funny laugh that's like, what's the freaking she talking about? Well, I know it's odd because I'm driving around with 8 cup holders. It's hard to say that it's hot. But let me tell you, there's room in that minivan for me and my husband to get it on while the kids are at karate. And afterwards, if we need a little post-coital pick-me-up, there's always goldfish and pirate booty. Yeah. So I got my head around living in the burbs, got the minivan checked. I have a nickname in the burbs. It's called the Minivan Wildcat. My girlfriend's gave me that. My husband only wishes he had some of the action that I pretend that we have with that minivan. But I'm finding that the real challenge is that I'm aging. As we all do every day, right? And I'm like trying to get my head around what that means. And I'm noticing that the grays are coming in more and more and more. And I'm one of those gals who plucks and plucks and plucks and plucks. And I decided last year there's so many, I need to go in and see a professional. So I go in for one of those one-step color processings. And I'm happy to report that all 7 of my gray pubes are now muffy brown. I think there actually is a market for people who don't get their hair ripped out of their vulva. Ripped out of their vulva is what it happens when you're waxing. It's, the pubic hairstylist. You go in, you see them. They have a lookbook, which is very popular. And you're like, okay, I've got a fro, obviously. But it's date night. Give me the updo. I need easy access. The craziest thing about this exploration that I've been on about the whole pubic hairstyling is that there actually is a product for people who want their snatch to match. It's called Betty. Oh, Betty, for the hair down there. Down there. Don't you go, wow, that's really what they used to. Someone referred to it today in our group together. That, down there, it sounds so ominous and dark and scary. Down there. And so I personally love coochie because it's like hoochie and cute and sexy and flirty, but obviously the women in the School of Women's Arts have a name. But what are some other names, other than pussy, that have been used to refer to the female genitalia? Yoni, that's a nice one. Vajayjay. Vajayjay sounds so sporty. Hi, Vajayjay. What do you got? What'd you say? Pootie. Cunt. Ooh, that's a harsh one. I like it. Punani. So, in everyday life, most people say vagina, out there in the real world. Vagina. Except for my aunt. She says, fine china. And she only brings it out on special occasions. That's sort of common. I saw a story on the Today Show recently that said 81% of women would rather have a massage than sex. Yeah, it's sort of sad, right? Now it's interesting because a lot of times, in most clubs that I'm in, people clap because the women want to have the massage than sex. And I'm like, okay, here's a little note to the tape, especially for the men. give the massage, and you might get a happy ending. It's like a